Hello, this is Steve for step 3 of the Ielts speaking. The first lesson in this chapter is about the social issues that we experience all around us. Most questions regarding this topic are about gender equality, discrimination, different social classes, generation gaps, poverty, and bullying. The questions usually require you to give your opinion or to state the fact, talk about the future, or cite some examples. Questions about social issues range from average to difficult. In order to answer the questions well, you have to know the past and current issues in your country. Being able to exhibit your knowledge of a wide range of lexical resources is important. Part 3 has more abstract questions, and your examiner must hear a unique range of vocabulary in answering them, which is why using academic vocabulary is a key skill in Part 3. Academic vocabulary is traditionally used in academic text. These words are used in classroom lessons and books. Academic vocabulary will help you talk about certain topics with precision. These words are not commonly used in daily conversations, but are used at work and in different fields of study. In other words, academic vocabulary includes high-level words used in Part 3. Here are some examples of academic words about social issues. Now, let's look at some questions under social issues. This yes-no question allows you to speculate. It's necessary to give reasons and examples to elaborate and support your answer. Using academic vocabulary in your answer will earn you a high score in lexical resource. But if you're not sure, use simple but interesting vocabulary to talk about the topic. To be able to answer this question, you have to know your country's current situation. This question asks for examples, so mention at least 2 social problems and add details to each of them. You can also mention what causes the problem and its solution, and make a conclusion at the end of your answer. Utilize academic words, but only choose those that are appropriate to the topic. Notice how academic words are used in answering the question. This sample answer mentions 2 social problems that were linked with the same reasons and examples. The examinee uses the second conditional as a conclusion. Being able to use academic vocabulary during the speaking test adds up to your proficiency. However, if you don't know a lot of academic words, use simple but interesting vocabulary. Again, reading will help you acquire what you need to learn. Social issues are one of the difficult topics in Part 3. Your knowledge of current events will be tested in some questions. Although talking about social issues will require you to state some facts, using your own experience will also be a good example. Study well, and I'll see you next time.